You guys know I make it a point not to talk about officials too often, but it's hard to ignore what's going on here. And I'm glad we won this game so I can talk about it after a win. First and foremost, I love that the Habs, for the most part, aren't allowing this to get themselves down and instead using it as motivation. I don't know how, in God's name, the call on Corey Perry late gets missed. Not only that, there's numerous examples. Earlier in the game, Perry got high sticked, it got missed. There was a trip on Lehkonen that led to a Vegas Golden Knights breakaway that got missed. Thankfully, Carey Price made a massive save there, 5-hole on Alex Tuck. I mean, it's hard to ignore. It is very hard to ignore, and it's not only Habs fans saying this. We essentially have hockey fans throughout the entire league and media members as well that cover all the teams on our side, and that is rare. Gary Bettman was in attendance tonight at the Bell Center, and I hope he has the gall to straighten this out because it is absolutely atrocious what is going on for these Vegas Golden Knights in terms of being favored by the officials. Either let the boys play or make the calls. You can't have a different strategy for each team. The boarding call on Armia, for example, a one-arm push from the side and you're going to call that boarding? That's easily one you can let go, considering the plethora of calls you let go for the Vegas Golden Knights. It's one thing that you can spend $500 million and buy yourself a Stanley Cup contending team. Now, granted, kudos to Vegas's management, pro scouting, amateur scouting for doing the best with the hands that they were dealt and building the team that they have. However, if you're going to allow an expansion team to come into the league as a cup contender, at least officiate them fairly, please. Come on now. I understand you need these franchises to thrive right off the bat, but put them on the same playing field as everyone else. They're already not involved in this upcoming expansion draft. What else do they need? Really? I mean, it's getting old, and I don't want to go on and on too much about it. One thing, though, I love hearing the boos raining down on these officials. It's been way too long since hearing that, and in general, the energy in the Bell Center was absolutely fantastic tonight. And again, I also appreciate that Montreal's coaching and management is taking the high road when it comes to the officials as well. They're not saying anything. So, the league, please give them credit for that and do the jobs yourselves. It's just flabbergasting. Now, with the ref seemingly against us, thankfully, the Montreal Canadiens penalty kill is getting the job done. Boxing out the offense from the Vegas Golden Knights, keeping them the perimeter, and then of course Carey Price. Again, you can't say his name enough. The just what he's doing out there is special. It really is, and it's a treat to watch. But as good as Carey's been on the penalty kill, you gotta give credit to the two-way forwards on this team. That's always been a big strength of the Montreal Canadiens, as well as the big physical defensemen on the back end. At forward, Phil Deneau leading the way at center, Nick Suzuki right behind him. Then on the wings, Lehkonen, Armia, Paul Byron, extremely strong penalty killers. And then the defensemen Weber, Sherratt, Joel Evanson getting the job done. But most importantly, all these guys are playing as a unit.